Narrated by Rubi bin Hirash. Uqba bin Amr said to Hudhaifa, "Won't you relate to us of what you have heard from Allah's apostle?" He said, "I heard him saying, when Al-Dajjal appears, he will have fire and water along with him. What the people will consider as cold water, will be fire that will burn things. So, if any one of you comes across this, he should fall in the thing which will appear to him as fire, for in reality, it will be fresh cold water." Hudhaifa added, "I also heard him saying, from among the people preceding your generation, there was a man whom the angel of death visited to capture his soul. So his soul was captured and he was asked if he had done any good deed. He replied, 'I don't remember any good deed.' He was asked to think it over. He said, 'I do not remember, except that I used to trade with the people in the world and I used to give a respite to the rich and forgive the poor among my debtors. So Allah made him enter paradise.'" Hudhaifa further said, "I also heard him saying, once there was a man on his deathbed, who, losing every hope of surviving, said to his family, 'When I die, gather for me a large heap of wood and make a fire to burn me. When the fire eats my meat and reaches my bones, and when the bones burn, take and crush them into powder and wait for a windy day to throw it, i.e. the powder, over the sea.' They did so, but Allah collected his particles and asked him, 'Why did you do so?' He replied, 'For fear of you.' So Allah forgave him." Uqba bin Amr said, "I heard him saying that the Israeli used to dig the grave of the dead to steal their shrouds." Narrated by Aisha and Ibn Abbas. On his deathbed Allah's Messenger peace be upon him put a sheet over his face, and when he felt hot, he would remove it from his face. When in that state of putting and removing the sheet he said, "May Allah's curse be on the Jews and the Christians, for they build places of worship at the graves of their prophets." By that he intended to warn the Muslim from what they, i.e. Jews and Christians, had done. Narrated by Abu Huraira. The Prophet peace be upon him said, "The Israelis used to be ruled and guided by prophets. Whenever a prophet died, another would take over his place. There will be no prophet after me, but there will be caliphs who will increase in number." The people asked, "O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, what do you order us to do?" He said, "Obey the one who will be given the pledge of allegiance first. Fulfill their, i.e. the caliphs, rights, for Allah will ask them about any shortcoming in ruling those Allah has put under their guardianship."